By the way, hijack. It's a guy getting jacked off on a cliff.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
So here's what needs to be made clear to
Yeah, I want to know.
And Autumn, get the cans on because none of us can trust Jeff.
What do you mean?
He's manipulative and he'll try to divide us.
Really?
We are a team
Okay.
against Jeff today.
Great.
What?
Yeah.
That's not true.
Wow.
I'm all about unity.
Yeah, you're going to... Look at that smile. You can't trust that stupid
What
smile.
is this? I'm already my defense mechanisms are like spiking right now. Like I feel like an urge to punch.
Yeah.
That happens.
Like he's saying stuff to me and I'm like, I gotta kill this guy.
Oh no, repress those feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open your heart.
What I've realized is that they say keep your enemies closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andy, you're my best friend.
Yeah.
Jeff is my enemy, and that's why we hang out so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're like your two closest people.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See how he just tried to do that? He
Yeah.
just
Look
tried
at
to align himself. He tried to really spin the topic.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole time you were talking about how he's not to be trusted, and then he's immediately like, that was like,
Yeah.
you know when there's like a sci-fi thing where there's like a shape-shifting thing and people are like,
Like a body snatcher.
or like there was an episode of The Next Generation Star Trek, and there was like a guy, dude, I've gotten heaps more pussy than you. Like literally, it's crazy how much more pussy I've gotten than you.
Actually, I think Jeff, you are the one that's had the least sex partners in this room.
Probably, yeah.
Because he's Mr. Relationship.
Yeah, I like love.
I've been in tons of those
You
too.
hedonistic monsters.
No, you don't. You like women who are way more successful than you can just mooch.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Well,
a little-
that's not. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
see? Look at that. We're together again.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's like a bad thing?
Yeah. Me and Andy are back together.
Damn it.
Yeah. Come on. Anyways, there's an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation where there's like everybody kind of like loses their memory, and they're like, "Wait, one of us wasn't here before," and so they're trying to figure out which one of the people is an alien.
I feel like there's a Rick and Morty episode based on this.
Yeah, there is.
And
Yeah.
then it's so with
Nerd.
Jeff, I'm like, why is he trustworthy? Was he here?
No,
do I
you
know
can't-
him?
You
Who
can't
knows?
trust him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or is he part of the board?
He's a man in another man's skin.
Yep. I think if you keep yourself...
you might be a boy in another man's skin.
A boy?
Yeah.
I could see like a little boy controlling you.
Yeah.
Laugh.
Yeah, I'm a little boy.
Make jokes.
Yeah. Divide.
An evil little genius.
You just see little eyes close behind my eyes.
That's awesome. Welcome to the Known
yeah,
Zone. My
this
name's
is the Known Zone.
Andy Haynes. I'm joined by
This is Wilfred Padua.
my co-host Wilfred Padua.
Uh-huh. His
This is a
consummate
podcast.
lotus blossom
Taro root patty.
yep.
Taro rope. Taro rope. Taro rope. The rope is on fire. This is the Known Zone, a podcast where we talk about things that we know very little bit about so that we can master them and use them against our enemies. Jeff Scheen,
Oh.
our current enemy.
Our current foe.
Yeah, the boss
Yeah.
of this level.
That's right. What am I going to learn today?
Today, so this is actually interesting. I had a few topics. I was thinking Detroit. You're from Detroit, right?
Oh, sure.
Are you?
Uh-huh.
Well, you got to be a little bit more asserting than that.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. So I was thinking automotive, and then I was kind of like,
love a car.
okay, this is. I might walk out. I might walk out of the episode. I don't like his energy at all. This is chaos.
What else does Detroit have?
No, but I was thinking automotive, and then I was like, I was gonna do the assassination of Rudolph Diesel, which
Do you know anything about that?
No. Diesel? Is that the fashion guy?
No,
it's
the gas guy.
Automotive.
Oh.
Really? That's where you go first.
Yeah,
Jeans.
Diesel. Yeah, they do the jeans.
Okay, You know, Diesel, the Italian denim manufacturer.
You could have been killed.
And then I was like, I don't know if he wants to talk about like cars. I'm sure that's kind of like the #1 Detroit thing, other than Eminem and Kid Rock, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It would have been fun to do the history of Kid Rock.
That
actually,
would be. Let's do that next week.
Yeah,
for whoever.
For whoever. Yeah.
Lives in the town next to mine.
Which
one?
Really?
What's that?
9 Mile.
No, he's in Ortonville.
10 Mile. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's in Ortonville.
Is that? But yours? You grew up in like.
I'm Holly.
You're in like the woods.
Oh, woods, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like,
dirt road.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
He was telling me that this is something that us city folk wouldn't understand, which is that there's a smell that when they put a chemical on the roads.
Oh yeah, chloride.
Yeah, chloride to
chloride the roads.
Yeah, that is not.
What's it? Calm down the dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They chloride the roads like once a month, and it's just a chemical smell.
Ugh.
Oh, I love it. I love.
It can't
the
be
smell
good.
Of it. I don't know. It probably gave me some kind of weird brain thing, but I love it.
I mean, I'm from Seattle. Wilfred is too, and it was. We were there last week, and it was like there was a smell I think that I hadn't smelled for years, which was just like clean air,
fresh air.
Yeah, fresh air. I like got off the plane. I was like, this is amazing.
You know, I can tell that I was gone too long because I note when I smell garbage.
Yep.
And then I can also hear all my neighbors.
Yeah.
And that means that I was on the road for far too long.
I went running yesterday, and the humidity like beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like I realized I'd been kind of.
I mean, I walked to
softened.
your place and I was drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
And Rosie said I couldn't sit on your couch because I was visibly sweating.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Is it like a leather couch?
No.
Oh.
Just designer.
Just a regular.
Designer?
Like a diesel?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a diesel couch. We have a denim couch.
yeah, you don't want to get that wet.
when you get some of the big bucks in show business, like my wife, you might be able to afford a denim couch.
Man,
no, I think she's just she just redid the entire apartment because we're expecting.
Oh, sure.
And so she's very like she's nest conscious.
Oh, she
you know, my brothers have like a little. They have padding around all their furniture, so that way their kids don't bump their heads on it.
Oh, we're getting that.
Yeah.
Corner pads. Yeah.
Got to cover the corners.
We're just gonna have foam furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Just the whole house is gonna look like a Discovery Zone.
Yeah, it's
gonna
look
fun.
It's gonna look like Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Then you could sit down. It's all foam.
It's waterproof. Hose them off.
Yeah, that's right.
Hose off, Wilfred.
I would love a waterproof house. That'd be great.
And then we could just, you can just like do a like slide all the way to
just have hoses
the
everywhere.
kitchen. Yeah.
How fun would it be to just have know that at any point you could just hose somebody?
I don't think I'd like it.
Well, you'd clearly get hosed all the time.
I'm out.
Yeah. you're definitely gonna be hosed
I want
left
a
and
dry
right.
house.
You seem like somebody who has a lot of allergies.
Just penicillin.
You seem like somebody who would notice.
You're allergic to penicillin?
Yeah.
The pH balance of a water.
Yeah.
You'd be like, hard water.
Penicillin and grass.
Really?
Yeah.
Grass.
Yeah, I can't do grass.
No, you can't.
I mean, I can do grass.
Hey, Andy, I can't do grass either. So
but you
got grass too.
I got grass and the other one. My allergies in the spring are.
What are you
awful.
doing at this brown picnic you celebrate every year?
I don't get invited. How about that? Why do
Really?
you have to bring that up?
I thought you got invited.
No, Jeff knows this.
I know.
Every year.
They don't invite him.
They don't invite me.
You're not brown enough?
I don't get. I've never been invited to the brown picnic.
Oh my God. We are calling you out right now. People who organize the brown picnic, why have you denied your AAPI brother?
Yeah, like Rufat's there every year.
Oh, and he's loving it.
Yeah, he's from literally Caucasus region,
Yeah,
where
he's
Caucasians are from.
Literally what white people are.
Yeah.
Maybe they know about your allergy.
Oh, yeah,
they're
maybe it's
saving
like
you.
a service.
Yeah, they're being nice to you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're being nice.
They don't want you to get hives.
Uh-huh.
No, I have
we
noticed
invite
that-
Wilfred, but we love him too much to have him here.
Yeah.
I feel like that that brown thing is like they say brown, but they mean Arab and Indian.
They mean Desi, which I don't. Here's what I don't like. They get invited to our Asian festivals,
Yeah.
and we don't get invited to their brown stuff. We're obviously a little bit brown.
You're
Yeah,
completely
I'd say-
brown to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say brown.
I'd say you're browner than most of them.
Yeah. What I don't. I feel like you guys are.
No. You have like darker. You have like a darker.
You guys are really
skin.
poking.
Super
Yeah.
brown.
Yeah.
Very.
Weird.
Off. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, an off brown.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so I feel like there's unfair treatment going on.
Yeah, so you guys have been warned. If you don't remedy this situation, you will be canceled next year.
Yep.
And by that, I'm going to call the cops.
Oh, proud of you.
Next year, Andy's calling the cops on every Indian.
Oh, love the
and
cops.
Pakistani,
Arab,
any Arab,
Iranian,
Sure.
Syrian.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Jordanian.
Iranian. Yeah.
Well, you can say Persian too. Some of them identify as Persian.
Yeah.
Oh, is that just like an old school thing?
No,
guess.
like Persian. If you call yourself Persian, you're probably more aligned with like the
rug.
the Shah, like the monarchy government.
Oh, okay.
So in like 40 or something like that, the the monarchy of Iran is dissolved, and they bring in like a parliamentary system. And then there's like a parliamentarian reformer named Mossadegh, who's like a socialist. CIA and some other people get together, kill that guy, reimpose the Shah.
The CIA did it.
We helped. Oh yeah,
Okay.
probably the
Always up to
OSS.
some, yeah.
You know, like some of the British were heavily involved. Probably the French
Mhm.
too. Anyways, the Shah comes back to power, dictator, corrupt, all that stuff. Iranian Revolution. The Shah gets kicked out, but there's some people that still kind of identify with that, because when the Shah was in power, like women could like wear a bikini at the beach and shit like that. Yeah.
I missed.
And that's when they were
Shah.
Persian.
Well, they haven't called themselves Persia since probably like the turn of the century.
Oh,
like
okay.
Ottoman Empire kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do they still do Persian?
It's just like a kind of like,
Take me there.
I guess I'm trying to think of another thing where somebody like where you opt to call yourself one thing or the other, but I can't think of another
Is
scenario.
it like African American?
or
Yeah.
black?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably kind of similar. What you kind of align with ideologically.
Oh, okay.
But there's like I think that most Iranian Jews, which there is like almost all the not all, but a lot of the Jews or a lot of the Iranians in LA are Jewish.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I thought
And
that
they're
was
Persian.
gonna get
They would call
hateful.
themselves Persian.
Oh, okay.
I am Persian.
So if you're Persian, you're Jewish.
Not
But are people
necessarily.
who are saying they're Persian, are they like saying it to be more like
Yeah, it's definitely like a
exotic?
flex.
Ugh.
It's like
Mhm.
like I'm not like with evil Iran.
Yeah.
Ugh, those people are bad. I'm Persian.
I'm
Yeah.
Persian.
Yeah.
Sexier.
Yeah.
Way sexier.
Yeah, way sexier.
Giant tits.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I want to get back to this real quick.
Oh.
So we were going to talk about Detroit,
Uh-huh.
and then I was like, kind of like not like it's a nothing town where you're from, has no really cultural impact on the United States. It's
How
boring.
dare you?
Kind of just a sad,
Uh-huh.
just the
Oh.
whole state, Michigan.
We got Javi Nooner.
What's
I have
that?
no idea what that
What
is.
is
It's a
that?
big boat party.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a big boat party that we throw in a lake.
Why?
So, take that. There's some
Boat-
culture for
I
you.
gotta tell you something right now. White boat culture is like one of the lowest cultures, just so you know.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Unless it's yachting.
Unless it's properly done.
If
Lake-
there's a sail.
Yeah. If there's a sail, it's so much better. White people on boats on lakes is like one of the lowest forms of humanity.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
our
yeah.
entire culture.
I know.
I grew up on
okay.
a pontoon.
Where do Filipinos on boats stand
much
next
better.
to that? Really?
Yeah, you guys are huddling down. You're trying to survive the seas to get to better
Yeah.
lands.
Yeah, that's true.
You're fishing. You're praying to some kind of
It's our boat is
Primitive
small.
god.
Our boat is absolutely small.
Oh, you just-
low CO.
I don't think we have any motor in it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out to Michigan. We'll show you some boats.
I think that that famous it was like a yacht that was on fire and it was covered in like Trump 2020.
Yeah. The one, it was, the bigger boats were like knocking it over and stuff. Right?
Autumn, hit me with this.
Yeah, look at yacht on fire Trump 2020.
Yeah.
But
Take
yeah,
it
I think
there.
that was like the height. Like that's what I think of Michigan. Or I think of like those guys trying to kidnap the governor.
Oh, yeah. Well, Yeah, see, it's that one. Yeah, it was too big.
Whoa.
Right. Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
It's
there
too
it
big for
is.
what?
That's
It's a
what
different one.
That's what I think of Michigan.
Well, Trump 2020 on fire?
Yeah.
Yes, because we
Did you guys vote for him?
yeah, oh yeah, we did. He charmed our entire boat culture. He was like, "Look, I love pontoons." We're like, "Yeah."
Now that I look at this, I think that Trump 2020 is probably not real.
Oh yeah.
You think that's photoshopped onto the boat?
Yeah, I think that's probably manipulated.
Oh yeah, that I could see that.
It's
That
too
is so
perfect.
funny, that flotilla where they're like, I think didn't a lot of these boats sink on this flotilla?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they were too small, and the bigger boats would splash them. when
That's
they
so
sunk a
awesome.
couple. Yeah,
Creating
anyways,
some chop.
I was thinking of
yeah,
different.
good chop out there.
And then I was gonna go to the War of 1812
Oh, sure.
because the French were heavily influenced. You guys kicked out any kind of semblance of culture you might get from them.
Well, Center
and
of
then-
White House. on
Wait, the
fire.
French were in Michigan?
Yeah, that's Detroit. It's a French name.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
We're a French town.
Of Detroit.
Yeah.
I think of three, which is I think the coalescing of three rivers.
Oh, is that what it is? This three, or maybe it's the big three:
Detroit.
GM, Ford, and
No. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
and Chrysler. The big three. They knew. I tell you, those French.
He's doing it. He's getting in. He's sneaking in under. I don't want to like him. I don't want him in
Yeah.
here. You know, I don't trust him.
Oh,
And then he's
no.
saying little things, and he's, you know, I feel like he's. If I was like in medieval times and I met him, I would kill you immediately because I would know
Yeah.
that like something bad was going
We'd
to
have
happen.
to joust.
Yeah, I've probably been like, if there are past lives, I've been murdered very quickly several times.
Yeah, because you'd be like, what
Yeah.
goes upon thee, traveler? And I'd be like, this motherfucker's dying.
yeah.
He's going to have me tied up and stealing soon.
hmm This is the longest I've probably lived.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. You really have benefited from civil society. No way. I think your last life was probably like in Western times, and you said like one thing. You like walked into a town, you were like, howdy, partners, and they just all shot you.
Can I get this water a little bit colder?
Yeah. Do you have ice with this whiskey? But yeah, so then the French stuff, I like War of 1812. It wasn't really that interesting. I'm sure there's some, you know, interesting take on the War of
Sure.
1812. But then what I found out was the War of 1812 was actually semi-related to the Napoleonic Wars.
Oh.
And then I thought, you know, who's a small, insecure man
Don't stop looking at me.
who's got a big ego and it's not really backed up and he's just tiny and he's got a complex. And Jeff, you know,
I
I,
was
thought
gonna
of
say
Jeff.
me or Wilfred.
Yeah.
You guys really made that joke not fun.
He
I
ruined it.
I thought you were gonna get the joke.
I
That's
thought
why I was
we
making
were-
eye contact with you.
I thought we were. I was just handing it another way. Yeah.
so we're
sorry.
gonna do Napoleon.
Oh, we're doing Napoleon.
Really? Yes, I love Napoleon.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
read a whole book on him. Oh, I was a big Napoleon guy in
You
high
wrote
school.
a book?
Oh, read a whole book.
Did you
Oh.
ever finish?
Corsica, that's where he's from.
Yeah.
Did you ever finish that Grant book?
No, I got halfway through and I got tired.
Yeah.
I've tried a couple books like that. I tried to do The Power Broker. You know that one?
No, what's he do?
The Power Broker is probably one of the most famous biographies of all time by
Oh,
Robert
really?
Caro. It's about why am I blanking on his name right now? He's the guy that designed New York.
Oh,
Donald Trump?
no. Is it Robert something?
Yeah, it's Moses.
Robert Moses.
Yeah, he just designed, like, he literally like designed
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boroughs, he designed the
Yeah.
parkways, he designed the bridges. He basically had carte blanche. He's the reason why you can't
Oh.
take commercial vehicles
yeah.
on parkways, because he made the bridges so low that so buses couldn't bring poor people to the suburbs.
Oh, yeah? That was old Moses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jews.
He was Jewish, and he really
Do you think that's where the Moses name?
it is.
Like, it's from.
Moses is
the main
is a
dude?
Jewish name.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I think it's
like
more
the
like
guy.
I think it's like an aligning yourself with.
Oh no, I'm thinking
Like an
Moses Malone
identifier.
Moses Malone. That's his first name.
Yeah, that's a black basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, real weird. I might be on Jeff's side just now.
Yes.
You're the one that brought up he was black. I was
joining-
just thinking of another person.
I was just thinking of one of my friends at the Brown picnic.
Next year, Wilfred. Next year.
And then the guy who wrote it, Robert Caro, famously also wrote. It's like a 5-book installment of a Lyndon B. Johnson autobiography.
Oh, he had a big hug.
Lyndon, yeah, Lyndon had the biggest.
Yeah, he had a giant hug.
He was like known to whip it out.
Yeah,
He was. There's that whole voicemail that you can listen to where he's talking about getting his trousers expanded because his dick doesn't fit in there.
I think I played that for you.
Huh?
I think I played that for you.
Did you?
I think so.
Milton Berle also apparently had like a 12-inch cock.
Really?
Giant.
That's
apparently it
too
was like
big.
an anomaly.
Wow.
That's too big.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I don't know if
similar
it's
to powerful
12,
men.
but like
What's
10.
what do you think is too big? I'd say anything.
I'd say 8 over 8 is kind of like
anything just bigger than mine. Too
Yeah?
big.
too big.
Yeah.
How big's yours?
It's perfect.
Thought I'd get an answer.
I've been told I have a great cock. I don't want to talk about this on here. Jesus Christ.
I have seen. Are you? Are you a shower or a grower?
I'm definitely a grower.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't
All
know.
right,
What you
take
showed
me
me
there.
was pretty big.
Thank you.
Take him there.
But you know what? Pay me a picture. My wife has multiple times been like, "You gotta have a big dick. Why don't you act like it?" And I'm like, I don't really know why you would act a certain way. Like I know that that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not currency. It's only if you can have sex with people that it becomes important.
Yeah, but it's like also like
it's not like you have like a Rembrandt.
But
in
I think there is
storage that
something.
you can
It is like
leverage.
having a Rembrandt in storage.
yeah,
Because
Or
you're
it's
like, oh, you would love this if I gave you a shot. Like that. That's how you could walk around. I've got a penis that this whole town.
But that
would
still
love.
doesn't make sense because, like, can be completely unattracted to somebody, but I'm like, oh wow, you got a nice rack, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean I want to sleep with them.
it doesn't.
Listen, buddy, I was cool in high school. It's different.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
What if you have like your wallet though? If your wallet's like got like a nice fancy credit card, don't you feel a little more confident as opposed to a cheap piece of plastic crap?
I have all the credit cards.
Ugh, see, confidence.
No, I don't have the black card. I can't get that one.
Yeah.
I've only been approved up to, I don't know, 30K in credit or something like that.
Oh, see, you got big credit card energy.
I do have big
Little
credit card
dick
energy
energy.
because
Yeah.
I'm paying off debt that
Mm-hmm.
is just kneecapped me for years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't get on credit cards, folks.
How much debt you in?
I've knocked it down to, I think I have like 14K now.
That's not bad at
That's
all.
not too bad. From 40?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Get
I
it.
could have knocked it down last year, but every time I get a good job, I don't go like, all right, let's put this money towards the debt. I go, around month 6, I'm really going to start focusing on this debt, but I deserve a little party.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I always get let go at month 6.
I do that if I like I made pretty good money in Seattle, and I was like, let's get on the internet, baby. I bought my my autistic nephew, a clock.
That's fun.
It was only my nephew. I'm pretty confident is autistic.
Can we talk about the video that you told me he
Yeah.
watched?
So he, I wasn't sure,
But
he's obsessed with grandfather clocks. We've been talking about it for months. Every time we
could also
FaceTime.
be gay.
Yeah, apparently he could be gay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah,
like,
he likes the grandfather part of the clock.
Yeah, he's both.
no, but I feel like if you're like a little boy that's into kind of like an artistic or like antiquated thing, it's a big tell.
Yeah, he does have an ascot on.
Yeah, if you were like a little boy and you were like, I love the cut of this blouse, you'd be like, all right, well,
Yeah.
Mm.
There's an autistic
But as an
kid.
adult man, it's fine.
yeah, everybody
Right,
loves
right.
blouses.
I love a cut of
Yeah.
We're all blousing, you know?
Yeah, beautiful blouse.
But so, and then later on in that day, so probably like 2 hours later, he plays me a YouTube video that's like 7 minutes long
okay.
of different train crossing sounds. And then he like probably like 4 times throughout the video, he goes, "Oh, do you like this sound?"
He's also like, this is my favorite part.
Yeah.
And it's just a train crossing. It's like a Japanese train crossing
Yeah?
an
Yeah.
intersection.
Did it sound nice though? Was it a good sound?
No.
Oh, well,
I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to
See,
defend him.
I think I got bit by the autism bug. And part of that does sound soothing to me.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, that
Yeah.
kind of a nice little, like a
Uh-huh.
whoosh noise with a light, low bell.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's like a good ding to
Oh
it.
yeah. I guess if it was like in the distance, but it didn't sound in the distance.
Yeah.
it was like different crossing lights popping up, and then each one was like right into the microphone.
That's like a career now. If you're like a semi-autistic
it had
guy.
7 million views.
Yeah, there's that one kid in England who's like a celebrity for loving trains.
Oh yeah, I know that kid. Where he puts on the GoPro.
Yeah,
and
it
shows
like
his
makes
face.
his face.
Yeah, he's so funny. I love him.
He like did one with the Queen or
What?
the Kate Middleton and Prince Charles.
What is his
Oh.
whole thing?
Not Prince Charles, Prince
Andrew.
no.
King Charles.
No. What's the William?
Oh,
William
Prince
and Kate,
William.
yeah.
I got told I look like him one time.
That's an honor. You
That's-
do you kind of do have like royal
God, he
look
looks.
to you.
Oh well, he looks good in that one with the hat on, but not that one.
Autumn, you knew who I was talking about
Yeah,
immediately, right?
Immediately came up. Yeah, he has the funny face. He's a handsome autistic guy.
Well, I don't even know if he is.
He's got to be. He loves trains so much.
I think that's a little too stereotypical.
I think if
Right.
you love something like that a lot, you're a little autistic. I'm probably a little autistic.
Trains is the go-to.
What do you
Strange.
What do you love? Being not liked?
Wilfred, please. I've been getting real deep into Warhammer.
Really?
What's that?
Oh, I'm loving it.
What is it?
It's the little figurines that you paint, and then they play the games.
Now I see why you got engaged.
Whoa, this is a whole different. I
I've
didn't.
been
This guy was
watching
like, I want to
YouTube.
stop trying to get laid.
Wait, do you have figurines?
No, I've been looking at boxes though. So
Oh, okay.
we'll see. I don't know which faction to pick, and we'll see which one I want to go. Could go Chaos Marines, Tau,
What? What are?
Space Marines. I mean, it's all over
Hold
the
on,
place.
we gotta back off this real quick. Or
I
we're
can-
we're gonna lose some followers. This is, or we'll gain them.
I don't know.
That'd be a perfect hell to be
Yeah.
on like a Warhammer. Honestly, if we had a podcast about Warhammer, we'd probably be
Way better.
millionaires
Way
right
be-
now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Play on tabletop. Their YouTube. I mean, millions of views.
Yeah,
And they
Jesus
just play the
Christ.
game, and I watch them play the game every
What's
night.
the game? Is it? It's a board game.
It's a board game. You set up your pieces and you
It's like
roll
Dungeons
dice.
and Dragons, but you have pieces to play
I thought-
instead of like cards and kind of.
No, Dungeons and Dragons is the one where you. Isn't that the one where you pretend?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all
You have-
imagination.
it's all
and paper.
pretend.
You have a dungeon master.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Warhammer's similar.
This one's you got the figurines.
That's what I don't like about Dungeons and Dragons is that like it's all pretend. It's like, oh, now I have wings or whatever.
I'll tell you
Like,
this: I just watched that Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I thought
Pretty
it was fun. Yeah.
Pretty fun. Good
Really?
airplane movie. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very fun ride. Look at this.
Yeah.
yeah,
We are practically the same.
yeah. We're the same guy. We're both white. No, it's I wouldn't want to play. I've been around because a lot of like comics were really into Dungeons and Dragons. There was like, remember when like nerd stuff
Yeah.
was like, what was that?
Nerd
The
Melt?
Nerdist?
The Nerdist.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
there was
played.
definitely like people were like, we're playing like a celebrity Dungeons and Dragons game, and I tried to kind of like sit in on one, and I was like, I can't fucking do this.
Yeah.
No?
No.
I played. I had a good time.
I think you have to have a history of it. I think you have to like nerdy shit beforehand.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think you could just, if you just let go of your ego, get rid of the cool guy vibe.
I'm not that cool. It's more just like I never played a game like that.
Yeah?
I think the nerdiest thing I did was like, well, there's lots of nerdy shit I've done, but I think the nerdiest like that thing is I got really into Command and Conquer around grade 6.
Oh,
or
that was
something.
fun.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What's Command and Conquer?
It was like a video game.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
okay.
you built up forces and took over other. It was like you were either Russian or what was it?
I think it was the U.S. and Russia, but it was like
Oh
Red
no, you were
Alert.
Axis or Allies. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
which
And there
one
was,
were
like, little Videos.
I never was the Axis because that was Hitler. It was a bad one to play.
Oh.
I don't. Could
think
you
I-
play?
If you did a skirmish, you could pick different. You could design.
You
which
can be
kind
a
of game.
Nazi?
Kinda.
I mean, I think they were more Russian Soviets.
Was it Soviets?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more Soviets, and I would pick them a lot because I thought
Yeah.
communism was cool at the time.
I still think it's cool, but
Yeah?
who cares?
I've swung to the other side now.
You got full libertarian.
Love
Uh,
money.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it solves all our problems.
It does solve a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the free market solves any of them though. But it's on a personal level.
Uh-huh.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah? You
What's
don't
the
believe
top?
in the
Wait.
free market?
Oh, it's Napoleon. That's right.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about Napoleon.
Well, also, I just want to say real quick, Wilfred, are you excited for tonight? The women's, the Filipino women's soccer team is going to be playing in the World Cup. Are you going to stay up till 1 a.m. to watch?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess I might as well.
Good. Very progressive of you.
So much excitement in your voice.
How do you
This
say,
is the first time the Philippines has been in the World Cup, I think.
have you said, how do you say, is Pinoy work for women too?
Pinay.
Pinay.
Yeah.
You got to support your Pinay sisters.
My Pinay sisters.
That's great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pinoy is like the...
He knows.
You do?
He's a Filipino whisperer.
I love Filipinos.
Oh, really?
I love them.
But you didn't grow up around a lot of Filipinos. You probably grew up around a lot of Hmong.
No Hmong.
I saw Gran Turismo.
Oh, I
That's
know.
all you
Yep.
got, bro.
Yeah, just a bunch of Hmong down there. And there is a Hmong population, but I was up more by Chaldeans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, more Chaldean.
Christian Arabs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, Christian
Oh.
Iraqis. We have a big Chaldean population.
Wait, so you're not in Detroit. You're upstate.
Upstate.
How far?
45 minutes north.
Okay.
Like an
so
hour,
not
maybe?
You're not a Youper, but you're
No, I'm not a
you're close to
Youper.
Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Near Ann Arbor. My sister went to U of M.
Great.
I didn't get in
Why not?
because I'm not smart enough.
Okay.
And I got a 19 on my SAT.
Wait, a 19?
You mean on your ACT?
Or my ACT.
Yeah, I was like, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Well, 19 is also terrible.
When I was in,
What did you get on the SAT?
I think my
something
best
good.
score I ever got was a 1300.
Is that good?
That's
I took
really
it-
good.
I took it a bunch of times because I paid a bunch for a tutor. And what it was that I would always fuck up one side of things.
Mm-hmm.
So like one year I did really good in written verbal.
Did you get into any really good schools? I feel like with a
Uh,
1300, you can get into.
I got into UW. I got into Colorado. I got into Whitman,
What's UW?
Washington,
University of Washington.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get into UW.
They didn't let me back in. I tried to defer, and they were like, "Sorry, bud."
Yeah, I got an 1170, and I cheated. on
Really?
the SAT.
Oh, you
Yeah,
stinker.
yeah. We did the SATs at my school, and our teachers were the people in
That's
charge.
such an easy. They were like geriatric Irishmen.
Yeah, well, and then there's this one dude who had Tourette's, who's our chemistry teacher, and we all of us already knew like we could cheat in his class.
Well, you
We
could just get him to yell out answers.
Yeah. But we would go like the idea is because you're not allowed to like return to a section.
Yeah.
So we would just be like, "Oh man, that number 18 was tough," and then someone would say the answer, and then we'd go to the next section, and we'd just flip back and change our answers.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, and that only got me an 1170.
Well, because I one time I was taking it and I got a really good score on the written verbal, and then I had a daydream about skiing for the entire math section.
What?
Like I literally
wow,
I was doing the math section, and then I just literally started thinking about this guy JP Auclair doing a backflip and just like the mechanics of it because he did this very specific grab.
Yeah.
It was
Was it the dinner roll?
No, that's a good one too. He would the way he would grab his skis and pull his like entire back and arch. It was just like a thing of beauty, and really just an artist of the air. Changed the entire game.
Love the.
But
arch back.
that's how like literally just thinking about it, and then they were like time, and I hadn't done any of the answers. I was like,
I used to do that with breakdancing. I used
Really?
to imagine breakdancing.
Really?
Yeah.
You both have ADD?
probably.
Yeah.
Did you never did that like
No,
Flights
I
of Fancies? Like just imagine just doing that shit.
Yeah.
You're just like you're living in a world where you do that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Just
like,
do the
oh, my
test.
body's doing this cool thing.
Yeah, you're
and
like,
then
I'm spinning and
then
everybody's clapping and
there's so
wooing.
many
in the
women
middle?
around.
Yeah.
Just with
People
in
are writing
tube tops.
checks. Yeah. Everybody's cheering me on and my
Yeah.
dad can't say anything.
All my ex-girlfriends are there.
Yeah.
Watching me spin.
No.
Yeah,
I
they're
was
just
just
all
doing-
watching me spin.
Doing the thing in front of me.
Oh, really? You're doing it real poorly, though.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I think it's probably why I was struggling so hard. I was just like,
We should probably talk about Napoleon.
How do you draw a circle?
yeah, what
Yeah.
is- You're daydreaming, and I'm just like, what is 5 times 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could focus, but I was stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Napoleon.
45? Anyways,
Autism.
Probably a little bit. I can remember a lot of numbers.
His brain was like, I need to solve this problem.
Like this, just right now. 206-386-2352. My mother's work phone number.
Oh.
I can remember 206-386-2352.
Good.
206.
Can you tell us your house number at your parents' house? Don't say it out loud. I'm just wondering.
No, they don't have the house number anymore. It was fuck.
You forgot? I remember mine to a T. 248-889-2315.
Stop saying things I have to censor.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You don't have to
it's not
censor.
on,
My
it's-
mom's work number is no longer a number.
Yeah,
Autumn,
same as my
so-
parents' phone number.
Yeah.
They have cell phones now.
Good to know.
But if you guys do go to a Safeway, 206-283-0557, just I think that works at Hanover or Hannaford. Any of the Safeway family stores, you will get the club card discount.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you not do that?
No.
Yeah.
When you go to I mean, you probably haven't shopped at a grocery store like that for a while.
At a Safeway? I go to like a Key Foods. Is that a poor person grocery store?
Well,
I
it's
think
just
that's-
like we don't have stores with club cards in them in New York. The only one is Wegmans.
I think Key Foods has a.
They're
has a little
starting one at the
discount
one
card.
by my place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stoked?
I'm very excited because
You get a little fob.
well, you type it in.
Oh,
That's
can I
great.
have it?
It's right by my place.
Give me your code.
Come on. Give
Come
us your
on.
code.
It's
Give
gonna
us
be
your
my
code.
cell phone number.
Come
You
on.
know my number.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take your code.
What's the name of the store?
Met Fresh.
Okay, cool. We're
All right.
stoked. Everybody get on over to Met Fresh. I'll give you Wilfred's cell phone number. Don't call him. Just use it for the...
Yeah, get the avocados for a
Well,
little cheaper.
If you have nice things to say, leave me a voicemail.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. He needs it.
Anyways, so we're going to talk about Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, that Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
the third.
Okay. Now I'm ready.
Or Napoleon the First is
Mhm.
another name he went by after he
Okay.
became the Emperor of France, which is something he decided.
So, does France like this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say he's kind of a... It's weird because he definitely was a bad guy at points, and he also kind of drove the army into the ground at certain points of... all of his failure was ego-based.
Okay.
You know, like he...
That's like Jeff's.
yeah,
What?
exactly.
Yeah,
Just
failure.
self-sabotage.
Well, I mean, Jeff doesn't really. His is all ego. He only rides on ego. No hard work.
That's all you need.
Oh, okay. I see. It's so
He
this
believes
is the
in
opposite.
himself too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
The secret.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Napoleon was doing.
Self-actualization.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like? Do you actually attune to that kind of thought?
To the secret?
Like just the manifestation.
I do a little bit.
So you got that
I got a little
green light
secret
from
in me.
SD, and you were
Really?
like, "I always knew it."
Yeah, but I was like, secret, giving me everything.
God, if she heard that, she'd never book you again. Napoleon was born.
You're like, I'm envisioning a 1 a.m. spot.
Yeah. I'm envisioning people listening to this podcast and going, the guest was great.
I wrote this down wrong. I wrote these dates down so wrong.
Oh, I might be able to help you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Smart.
No,
can
you're
you
not.
look up
No, you're not.
Napoleon's Wikipedia page because I wrote his life down kind of
He wasn't even that short.
How short was he?
He was like 5'8" or something.
5'6".
6.
5'6".
Oh yeah.
That's a good Filipino.
Yeah, right?
So
That's a strong Filipino.
Yeah. He was short because he was in a little squad with tall guys. So he was just the shortest one in his group.
Oh.
August 15th, 1769 to May 5th, 1821, which is like kind of more recent than I thought he would be. Isn't that like seem like a little too close? That's only 200 years.
Yeah,
I-
I guess so.
Thought more of him as like a 1500s kind of
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He made it to the 18s. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I knew.
And died
like-
young, died at 51.
Yeah. He was on his island. Didn't he? Wasn't he poisoned?
Second island. He was not poisoned. There was an investigation more recently in like the last 30 years or something,
Uh-huh.
and we'll get to it. But it
Oh,
was his second island.
Mm.
Yeah,
Was
I know his second island. He
Yeah.
got released from his first one.
He escaped.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Talleyrand, man. You
We
need a
gotta-
Talleyrand.
We got to get to this.
Yeah. So, anyways, born on Corsica, which was it's an island that is part of France, but it's ethnically Italian, and
Whoa.
it was ceded to the French by the Genoese, the Genoa
Mhm.
Empire. It had been under Genoa for 500 years. They are completely Italian. Most people on Corsica still speak some or complete Italian. They also have their own dialect, Corsican. But it had gone
Is that
independent.
just like a branch of Italian?
it would probably sound closer to Italian than French.
Okay.
It's like the same thing like in Mallorca, they speak Mallorquina, which is like Catalan, but you would just hear it as Spanish.
Yeah. There's like 100 languages in the Philippines.
Yeah, exactly.
And I bet
But
they
they'd
all
all
sound-
sound like just crazy gibberish to me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that probably means banana monkey.
Yeah, some kind of gibberish.
Dude, I watched on the flight back, I watched the 2 Anthony Bourdain episodes of the Philippines.
Yeah.
And God, it's such a corny country.
Is it?
It makes me, I was like kind of like cringing throughout the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
can we take a second to just pull up will you pull up the three Filipino boys sing the Bee Gees?
Oh yeah.
This is
I can do this. This is I'm
Yeah?
yeah, this
It's
is
Wilfred.
Yeah,
He's
right
one of
there.
them.
Hit that one. Let's just play that.
Wilfred in the late 80s.
it's in our DNA to
Are we going to be able to hear this one?
Yeah.
They love
we love karaoke.
This is actually pretty good.
That is funny.
This is like the president would stop a war so that these kids could perform. That's how important karaoke is in the Philippines.
They have like cover bands, and their cover bands are like celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also love. This is kind of ubiquitous across Asia. If they're going to do cover of Asian or of black music, a lot of times they're doing blackface. That I don't know if there's a Philippine, but like there was
That's why
was a band in-
everyone I think that everyone's complaining about blackface, and you guys should realize it's culturally insensitive to stop us from doing it.
yeah.
Yeah, we're with you.
There's this video of this guy, a Filipino guy with like no teeth.
We can stop this.
Uh,
Autumn. Thank you.
he's got no teeth, and he's singing Celine Dion, and he's fucking killing it.
All right. Well, we're gonna
Yeah?
have to pull that up on the next time because that does kind of Celine Dion, French, Quebec, also part of the Napoleonic Wars.
Oh yeah,
That
a lot
brings
of
us
French
back.
stuff.
Will you actually pull this up though, Autumn? I'm sorry to ask you to pull up anything. The Corsican flag. I've always thought that this was interesting. It is an intense one.
Whoa! What the hell?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Wait,
What?
which one is it?
it's the white one with the black man. I don't actually the
Why?
Moor's head. I don't know. I
The
mean,
Moor's head.
we could get into it, but I feel a little bit like we don't need to. But anyways,
That's it, huh? Just
It's
is that guy somebody?
I think it's
Oh, that's evolution right there. The right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Anyways, it's problematic. Some people don't like it. Anyways, Corsicans highly independent still to this day.
Uh-huh.
It's a country kind of that doesn't. It's an island that doesn't really align itself with whoever's in charge,
Mhm.
and they're also
Libertarians.
yeah, libertarians. There's a lot of mafia.
Mm.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah?
things. It's like a iffy place. A Hasio.
We should go.
Yeah, I would love to go. You also can ski and swim in the same day. You can ski. They have mountains high enough on Corsica that there's snow. You can get down
can
to
you
the water.
ski down to the beach?
Yeah, right. You start off top, and then as you go down, you
Yeah.
gotta take off layers. to
Yeah,
get to your
and then
swimsuit.
once you
don't
get to the
know.
water, you got to grab a little thing, and then a boat takes you.
Yeah,
the
then
rest
you're
of the-
Yeah,
water
you don't
skiing.
change skis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I would love to do that.
I think we should do it.
You could do that in Tahoe
Oh, okay.
if you want to.
You
do
should,
It.
Jeff. You should come to the Philippines with us.
When are you going to the Philippines? Can I come? I want to go.
You're
Uh,
just gonna invite Jeff on
I
our
love
Philippines?
the Philippines.
Jeff
don't know
is a
anything
Filipino
about them.
whisperer.
I love Filipinos.
He has 4 friends that are Filipinos.
Yeah, I went from 0 to 4.
When? How recently?
Within the last 3 years.
Yeah, in the matter of like 3-4 years.
Jesus,
That's a good run.
That's one
that's
Filipino
hard
a
in New
year.
York.
yeah, right? Yeah.
Wow.
0
All
to
right.
4.
Okay, you're besting me. I only have 2, I think. 2.5 because I'm an Instagram friend that's Filipino.
Who's your
Oh.
other one?
Renee.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have more, but I can't.
Who's Renee?
He's an actor and a writer.
Introduce me.
Nope.
Come on.
He's gonna take him.
He's on The Bear. I'm not going to ruin that.
Yeah, he's gonna take.
I'm not
I
gonna
saw,
ruin
I
that
saw that
relationship.
episode that he was on yesterday.
Is it good?
Yeah, he's good.
Shout out Renee Goubet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you're scrolling through his Instagram. You just see me and him hanging out.
I'll be so pissed off. I'll be like, what the fuck? How do you get there?
I'm just doing this.
Yeah.
Bye, friends. So anyways, he's born on Corsica. Corsica at the time is trying to fight for independence from France. They lose, but Napoleon's parents are freedom fighters. And then I think this might be kind of telling. The second they get taken over, his dad just starts working for the new French government.
Oh, okay.
He came from means. He was closest to his mother.
No backbone. Jeff loves it.
Yeah. Just a turn.
Yeah.
Heel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Smart choice.
Yeah, just wherever the water's pouring, I'm there.
That's
you know?
right. Oh, you're the oppressor now? Well, don't mind if I do.
I've always liked you. The other side was bad. I'm not totally against that. I'll align myself pretty quickly with evil. But yeah, like for instance, I was a very liberal, activism-minded person, right? The second I met my grandfather-in-law, I was like, "Great to meet you, sir." Oh God, big fan.
I align with whoever is president. I voted for them.
Yep.
That's how I live my life.
That's great.
Yeah. Whoever gets me the most money.
Really?
Oh, I follow the money.
Yeah.
I don't think you're following it very well. I think your nose is off.
I keep fucking up. This is where the money's at.
Is that shirt from Target?
Oh, this one with the little stain on there.
Yeah.
I think it's a Hanes shirt I got in a big package.
Jesus Christ, that's wild. To know the freedom of wearing a Hanes shirt.
The thing is,
that
Jeff,
must be so nice.
This
That's
is
so pure.
What is pure about Jeff is that he lives his life like he grew up in the suburbs of Detroit, and there's no influence from New York at all.
That just must be so nice to just be like, I need a shirt, and you're not like, I got to get a cool shirt or a shirt that looks a certain way. You're just like,
I thought
straight to Target.
this outfit
pack of shirts.
is like nothing, but I thought about it for like 5 minutes last night.
Of course.
What?
My outfit.
Really?
Yeah.
I never think about my outfit.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, it shows.
No, I mean, people see it. They go like, oh, he's so confident.
Wow, this guy's such a badass.
Yeah.
He'll wear a dirty Hanes shirt like he doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, they're like, his outfit's his smile.
You know what I was thinking about is that actually is like, to me, that's the definition of hot, is that you can wear whatever clothes. You know, like us, me and you, Wilfred, we have to wear certain clothes to be hot, right?
Yeah.
We have to like put together a thing.
I think about this where
You're not part of this, just so you know.
I am as good as I can look.
Yeah.
And then I think like there are so many people that are in our lives where it's like they're just slobs.
Yeah.
But if they tried, they would be.
But there's
very
also
hot
dudes
guys.
that are so hot that they can just wear whatever. They could wear like a shirt that's covered in stains. They don't have to comb their hair. They don't have to shower. And they're just like, women are still like, yep.
Yeah.
I'd give them the whole thing.
But I think it's that's like
all
more of
three
a
holes.
Yeah. That's more of an essence thing.
Urethra.
Yeah. Those are for little guys like you.
Yeah. I use the urethra.
The wrong hole.
That one's built for me.
All right, Napoleon.
It's like a bucatini pasta. Anyways, all right. So Napoleon comes from means. He gets into the best schools. He's considered a smart kid. But because he's Corsican and his native language is Italian and Corsican, when he goes to school in France, in the mainland, he's bullied. And so he's kind of isolated and he sticks to himself. But he's always he's respected. There's a story about him leading a snowball fight where he led the younger kids to victory over the older kids. He's kind of seen.
Have you ever had
leader.
a snowball fight where there was a victor? I have not.
I've had a snowball fight where a kid put gravel in the snowballs and that really hurt, so we stopped fighting.
I had a pure rock fight.
Yeah, but that's a war crime.
Yeah, that is a war crime in the Snowball Wars.
So yeah, that means
you have to go to the Snowball Hague.
Yeah.
You have to fly to the Netherlands to be tried for Snowball crimes.
Oh,
yeah.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah. A lot of kids. There's a lot of kids. You get on a KLM flight and there's a bunch of kids.
Yeah?
Snowball
Yeah.
crimes.
Oh,
Water
geez.
balloon
Those are
fights.
criminals.
Yeah.
Who's paying for these flights?
The Dutch government.
Oh, okay.
They subsidize it.
Uh-huh.
They have to go to kid prisons. It's like prison, but it's all that Playmobil, like
Oh, sure.
plastic.
Yeah, they got to keep it fun.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Keep it light.
Anyways, so he gets into military school, and then the French Revolution happens. He goes back to Corsica. He's kind of fighting for an independent Corsica, but he's also kind of aligning himself with everybody. There's a
Smart.
famed Corsican freedom fighter. It's Paolo something. It's actually probably right in there.
Maybe that's the guy in the flag.
No, the guy in the flag is just a.
He's a Moor.
It's a Moor, which is just a classical term for an African.
Yeah.
That's all? There's not like an actual guy?
No.
Oh.
I mean, maybe they have an etymology of it, but that's the Moorish head is just the. I think that they were. I think it's kind of like they were considered lower than the most of the French, and so they align themselves like as a symbol of pride of being kind of like ruffian
So it's a good thing.
for them.
Yeah.
But it's like the same thing, like where if you get called a redneck, it used to be like an insult, and now you've kind of like
now it's pride.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
so the Corsicans were called Moors?
I think that's I'm totally guessing,
Okay.
but it's the same way where people they turn an insult into a point of pride.
Mhm.
I think that's partially what it has to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
because a lot of the slave trade,
Like what?
trash. Like white trash.
yeah,
Oh.
like you.
Yeah.
Are you
Pontoon
white trash?
bones. I'm probably teetering.
I mean, you grew up on a dirt road, so
Yeah,
that's
I'm probably close.
that's a real tell.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Multiple sheds.
How many garages?
One.
One garage and then sheds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple sheds.
Yeah.
Cars on the lawn?
No, not on the lawn.
My dad had a truck on the
On
lawn.
the car lawn.
My dad had a truck on the lawn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did
For
he-
a long time.
Was it because he was gonna fix it and then just never did it?
He never that, and he ended up selling it, and then for last year and a half it was like, I can't sell it. I can't figure out how to sell this.
Yeah, so it just sat on the lawn?
Yeah.
Sounds like you hated it.
I didn't live there, so it didn't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
That stuff does bother me.
Really?
Like if it was my house and there's like a thing that I want gone, it would eat at me.
Oh yeah, I've had the same bag of clothes that I was supposed to donate and or sell for sitting there for 4 months now.
Yeah, I have a bunch of clothes in storage. I mean, my storage container is like I think about it. Like it's like disorganized and it like bothers me that it's disorganized.
Just throw it away.
You'd
in
think
garbage.
so. You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys trying to donate?
Trying to sell.
You want to come over and dig through these clothes?
I'll dig through. I'll
What size
dig
shoe
through.
are you?
An 11?
Might have something for you.
Are we the same again?
No. I'm a 12 and a half is what I am. But I think I have some smaller shoes.
Why do you
Let's
have
see.
smaller shoes?
Because he
Certain-
wants to be a dainty little boy.
Yeah, I want to be like you.
He was trying to.
I want to be a wispy little fae.
Yeah, he's trying to be
Yeah,
a
I've
little
been
Chinese
binding.
girl.
Every night I have my pregnant wife wrap me in cloth.
Yeah, honey, get my size 9s. I want to go
Yeah.
smaller.
Please be smaller. I try to shink. Shink? Anyways, Napoleon, so he's in the French Revolution, kind of fighting all sides, and he actually comes to prominence because he defends his, he stops his, I don't know how to say this. I'm losing words right now. He saves the life of his military commander from a royalist raid.
Oh, okay.
Which royalists are like people who are allegiant to Louis, the whatever number.
Uh-huh.
And then because of this, he kind of gets called up and brought into other war. Like there's battles after battles. And so what I didn't know also is one thing about the French Revolution. Do you know the French Revolution? You sounded like you kind of knew a little bit
I
about
know.
it.
There's just a revolution.
So it was a revolution, but everybody tried to fight them. I didn't know this. So when the Jacobins, which is the revolutionary group, when they tried to dissolve and beat the monarchy,
Yeah.
like England, Austria, Spain, Italy, everybody was like, fuck that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, other countries.
Everyone tried to fight the revolutionaries.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was called the First Coalition.
Okay.
And just to give you an idea of what the next 2 decades looked like. Napoleon's final defeat was to the 7th coalition.
Wow.
So the first coalition was the French Revolution. There's 6 more ending the 20-year reign.
So everyone was just fighting revolutionaries.
Well, it kind of really always goes back to everybody fighting France. Like
Huh.
it really always goes back to that pretty much.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, like when he was in charge, he was like just beating everybody.
Yeah, because so what happens is that
It's so funny because France is so small.
you'd
Yeah.
think, but they've taken over a lot of shit.
They got the
Yeah.
best war record.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
Napoleon. Well, mostly.
So did the French take an L in Vietnam?
Yeah, but that's like way after.
Or
this.
is it,
They
or,
didn't really take an L either. They kind of just bailed.
or is that just us?
We took the big L.
Yeah.
They were a colonizer, and they definitely did some fucked up shit, and they
Mhm.
probably lost some people in small outbursts. But I think what happened was that France had kind of moved away from colonization, the idea of empire. I mean, that was like the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so by the time they're in Vietnam, they're just not doing great. You know,
Sure.
they're not really paying enough attention to it. There's revolts against them and stuff like that. But eventually, when they leave France, it's kind of like, or Vietnam, they're kind of like, I can't deal with this
They're like,
anymore.
oh shit, that's right, we have people there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got bored.
Yeah.
they
Okay.
did. They did
Mhm.
get bored.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, no. I was gonna do a French accent.
If you
Go ahead. Go.
if you watch the that's good.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
If you watch the director's cut of Apocalypse Now, there is a scene with French colonizers.
Never watched Apocalypse Now.
You're fine.
It's so long.
Yeah.
It's very long, and
They
it's
kill a
all
cow.
an artist. That's a real thing. A single
Oh,
chop.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Is it-
still do that in Nepal.
Yeah. It was like an actual thing was gonna happen. They just filmed it. They
Yeah.
just threw it in the movie.
You know, I don't think I care for the Vietnam War much.
Really?
Yeah.
Not one of your favorite wars?
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now. What's the other one? Full Metal Jacket?
Platoon.
Platoon.
Full
Yeah.
Metal Jacket and Apocalypse Now are the 2 big ones. So.
Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I love Platoon the most.
You do?
I love Platoon.
Yeah.
The scene,
Sheen?
and Sheen. Yeah.
That's Sheen, right?
Yep. He's a Sheen.
Yeah.
Stage name though, not really.
Estévezes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think he
Did you
chose
know
that
this?
stage name because I knew that. Did you
But
know
did you know that they're Spanish?
Yeah.
They're all Spaniards.
Oh, I told you. You know, I just learned that I'm Spanish.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're related to the Estévezes.
Maybe I'm
Or the
Estévez.
Sheens.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool for your guys' friendship if you were related to the Sheens?
That would be cool. And we were both Spanish.
Yeah, that would be great for you.
That'd
You
be
would,
real good.
you
We
would
both
need
slicked
that.
our hair back and wore cool jackets.
Yeah.
I get real Spanish all of a sudden.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Were
Are
you-
you Spanish?
Oh, I'm like mostly British.
Really? I would have
Mhm.
thought German. But you got a real fucking British face.
That's
I gotta
right.
tell you that.
52% British.
You know, sometimes I'd walk around England and I'd be like, try to guess kind of where people were from. Because I lived in England for 6 months last year. And I would never have guessed anything but Britain for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you look exactly like John Stone's like kind of sickly brother.
That's pretty nice.
Pull up John Stone's Manchester City.
Yeah, let's see John Stone. the
And then
punk.
what's the other percent?
Then it's like 20% Irish, and then there's German in there.
See, this is like the brother. Like, go back actually. Sorry, just
That's a handsome guy.
look how much that looks like Jeff right there.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. This is
sure.
you if like a few DNA had gone the right way.
I think just the first part was right.
Anyways, let's get back on point. Napoleon is so he's like kind of brought into the Jacobin Revolution. He's not really like a full-on revolutionary. Also, I forgot to say that he'd written a few books. He thought about being an
Oh.
author. He wrote a history of Corsica and he wrote a few romantic novellas.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And Hitler was a painter.
Yep, exactly.
Hmm.
He wrote one treatise, like political pamphlet on the war and the revolution, and that really brought him into the fold, even though he'd already kind of gained some military recognition. After the revolution and that whole thing about Corsica, where he's like kind of playing all the sides, Corsica actually sides with the British during this for
Mhm.
defense to become an independent nation, and he has to leave Corsica because he kind of picked the wrong side.
Oh.
And so he goes and he goes to the mainland. He's in France. And I thought this was really funny. To hide his Corsican background,
Mm-hmm.
he just changes his name from Bonaparte, so B-U-O, to Bonaparte. He takes out the U.
Oh,
That's his
really?
big disguise.
That's all
his,
he had to do?
That's his Clark Kent. He's like, no, I'm not
Wow.
Corsican. It's Bonaparte, not Bonaparte.
And it worked?
Yeah.
Genius.
The dumb French.
Yeah,
His
the
name
dumb
was
French.
Napoleon Bonaparte, and he
Yeah.
changed it to Bonaparte, and people were like,
Wow.
must be a different guy. That guy got a U in his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are there Bonapartes? Is that Bonaparte is that a name at all?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
With
I'm
the
sure there's
O.
still. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like, what did that exist before he just made that up?
I don't know, but I know that it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think people just saw it. That's how you would spell it, the Italian spelling. So he just was like, yeah, I'm not. I spell like a French guy. I'm just a French guy, just like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if I take out the C in my name, I'm Spanish, right?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
No.
Maybe. I get the joke.
It's multiple
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Do you get it, Wilfred?
No.
The Sheen, the actor family who are Spanish.
Oh, yes.
they
yes,
don't
yes.
spell
Now
it with
I
a
get
C.
it. Got
Mhm.
it. Okay.
But the rest of us. All right,
Uh-huh.
carry on.
The rest of us?
They're Estévezes.
Oh, I thought you said the rest of us.
Oh, yeah.
I was really liking it, but anyways,
Keep going.
do we need to like step out and realign?
Yeah.
I feel like he's done this thing.
I know,
where
he's got his claws in
yes.
us.
He's separated us.
Yeah, I know.
There's this rift of goofiness kind of like
I love
dividing
it.
us. Yeah, it's fucked.
We should have given him a separate table.
Yeah, we should have put him in a different room
Yeah.
where we could have like an interview, you know, like where we could have pressed a button and been like, "All right, Jeff, now,"
Yeah.
and then like
Oh,
get
yeah.
back together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, then you could control the timing.
Ooh, that'd be a good podcast, actually.
Oh,
format.
yeah,
Where
that'd be
We're in
cool.
a separate room and we press a button, and that's when you can hear
We
us.
should
Oh.
interview Autumn like that.
With a big hot light.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
All
then
right.
what are we it's like double-sided glass, right? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay, yeah, me and Tim are going to do that.
No.
No, that's our idea, and you can't do it. We'll fuck you up, man.
Yeah, the race is on.
Where can we find the resources? So anyways, basically he becomes a part of the revolution. I'm gonna speed this up because where are we at time wise?
We're past an hour.
We are?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No fucking
That's
way.
why I've been saying let's go.
We're past an
That's
hour.
why I've been trying to get Jeff to stop talking.
Just
Oh,
by
sorry.
a couple minutes. It's okay.
Okay, so let's speed this up. He fights in a couple things. He is fighting for the Jacobins, but like it's weird because it almost seems like you're almost like he goes to fight in the West in a couple wars, and he's like a general at this point, and then he doesn't want to fight a certain battle, so they just take him off the like list of available generals. Like that's literally he's just kind of like he's not like fighting in that war because he's not like on the right side of it. But it's not like you get like exiled or anything. It's just like, oh, he's not it's like you're
It's
almost
like putting
like
your
a
avails-
day player. Yeah. He didnn't put it in his avails for that war.
Yeah.
Yep. I was thinking the same joke.
Uh-huh.
Look at us.
So then he goes and he fights in Italy.
You should have hopped in. Hop
Yeah,
in.
you should
No,
have hopped in.
you got it. No,
Okay.
I thought you knew a
lot.
lot about Napoleon. You said you loved him.
Yeah, you're just sitting here all
You
quiet.
haven't said shit about Napoleon.
Well, you're
What the
telling
fuck's
them
your
Napoleon's
problem?
to
Well, chime in. Do you
I'm
have
never
any
gonna
fucking
judge.
anecdotes?
Waterloo.
That's the last one. He doesn't love Napoleon.
Yeah. Someone
Not
read
like I
the
do.
back of the book.
Yeah. Anyways, and also we're gonna learn about all this with the new Ridley Scott Napoleon.
Oh
movie
yeah.
coming
Who's
out.
playing him?
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Oh, he's doing a Napoleon movie?
Yeah, dude.
Ridley Scott? I love Ridley,
Scott, Joaquin, Napoleon.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Okay.
I wish that trailer would have played before Mission Impossible.
Yeah, we want to watch Mission Impossible in IMAX. Fucking rocks.
Yeah.
You saw Mission Impossible already?
It's so good.
It was
Damn it,
fun.
I was going to see it on Tuesday.
Let's go watch.
We saw it for my birthday.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
It was in Seattle.
Oh, well. I
Would
could
you
fly.
have flown out?
I would have flown for your birthday. I'll be there.
Thanks, dude.
Everyone was there though. Tim was there. Sam was
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
Your
Yeah.
dog.
Chelsea was there.
Even, oh yeah. Unbelievable. You're
Yeah.
married to her now.
All of your exes. We invited all of them.
Oh great.
Anyways, so he eventually becomes kind of a leader of a faction, or the army of Italy is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
They go out and they fight the Austro-Hungarian Empire. They basically demand that Italy decide on where they stand versus the French Revolution, and then they just win the French Revolution. Then they become the French government. He goes after that. He fights in Egypt. This is kind of a fun detail. He basically runs around Egypt fighting the British, but more like their Egyptian kind of what do you call that? Like
like their little colonies.
well, they're Egyptian people fighting on behalf of the British. I don't know, proxies.
Oh, yeah.
And then he kind of gets defeated eventually. He doesn't really get defeated, but he gets driven out of Egypt, and he goes up into the Arabian Peninsula, and he fights all over there. I thought this was interesting. He's in like Syria or Gaza or someplace like that, and they capture a town, and they find out that like most of the people fighting on behalf of the other side are like convicts that have been forced to fight, and he just kills them all.
Oh,
He just bayonets them all.
that is not how I thought that was going to
Yeah, I didn't either. That was surprising to me. And then also,
I was like, oh, he's going to turn them.
yeah, he's going to be a good guy. And he's
Yeah.
just like, nah, these 1,000 guys, like, they're criminals. Just
Ew,
kill them.
yuck.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's
they could've
kinda
been
your
murderers.
stance.
Yeah, I would do
You
the
know.
same thing.
I thought this was interesting. So he's marching back. He had 25,000 men when he like went into the Arabian Peninsula,
Mhm.
and then he has like not many left,
Mhm.
and a lot of them are suffering from the plague.
Mm.
And this
Rat
is
water.
disputed. He's like, they're slowing him down on the way back. So he's just like tells the people, his commanders, he's just like, hey, just kill them all with opium.
Whoa.
So he kills like
Oh.
thousands of his own men who are suffering from
That's
the
a
plague.
cool way to
That's
die,
cool, though.
That's a good way
Yeah.
to die.
Yeah, he gave him opium.
They're all like, listen, they're just like hearing Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
It's all like,
Yeah.
it's that song they play in every like spin out 60s song. You know, like when Jenny from Forrest Gump is
Yeah.
on Dark Times. It's like that. I'm trying to think of
Was
who
it like,
that is. It's
is it Freebird? I think it's Freebird.
No, it's not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Jefferson Airplane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're all hearing Jefferson Airplane while they die in the desert.
Yeah.
Comes back from Egypt. He's kind of like planned a coup, and when the coup's successful, he just appoints himself
Who's he cooing on?
the Jacobins, kind of like who's taking
that's
power.
right. I forgot
Oh,
about
yeah.
And then he just like QAnon, which I can't believe they haven't jumped on.
that. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that is a coup.
yeah,
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
trying to.
they haven't said QAnon once.
They're trying to cue. It's Q's coup.
Yeah,
Q's QAnon.
Uh huh.
Q's Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues.
There's something.
Q's Q's.
Yeah. There's something there.
We can start a QAnon kids show.
Yeah, we should.
Email it.
It's all just our favorite Wayfair products.
Yeah. The
Wow,
Samantha.
this is a big cupboard.
Yeah. You can buy your own Samantha.
Yeah, just go to this place. Happy kids. No, and so he appoints himself the president, basically, the consul of the republic, and then he appoints himself emperor. And then over the next 20 years, he's just fighting wars and beating the shit out of everybody.
Mhm.
Like he's not, the only real things he loses is a few colonial wars over this period of time.
Okay.
Is he loses in Haiti, he loses in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
basically loses in French Canada, kind of
Wow.
get driven out of all of the Western hemisphere.
Sure.
Yeah, not
But
an
that's
American guy.
it doesn't matter because he's dominating Europe. And
Yeah.
he's starting these wars too. Like he'll just be like, I think we're gonna invade Vienna.
Do they let them know,
Hmm.
or do they just show up?
No, I think they let you know back in the day.
It's like you're all right.
They
I'm gonna-
declare war. There's no real
Oh.
surprise. It's like that same thing where like during the Revolutionary War, they would just line up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'd be like, all right, war at dawn. And everybody would be like,
Mhm.
all right, let's get in nice lines, play the drum.
That is so funny. What a fun.
What the lines?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
they're like, hey, let's do war at 9:30, and then they're like, I've got
10.
breakfast because can we
10.
do it a little later?
Yeah. Well, it was back when men had honor.
Well, that's why the funny that eye thing that you just did there, and I was like, wow, this is yeah.
Not like today.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, I think that's also like what a big thing with like fighting indigenous people in the Western Hemisphere. The Europeans were like, what? They're just running at us? They're not going to get a line going and say like go?
Yeah.
They thought it was very unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another movie I want to see. The Scorsese Native American one.
The killing
Killing of the
Flower Moon?
white guys.
No.
But it's Scorsese's coming out with a movie where like De Niro's
It's about the
in it.
Osage County oil boom. And
Yeah,
Can we
I think
see
it's
that
the
one?
Killing of Flower Moon.
it's not out yet.
It'll be out in November.
All right, let's also go see
Let's
it.
watch Open.
Jesse Plemons, De Niro,
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Let's watch-
DiCaprio.
I want to watch Oppenheimer,
Let's go see that.
Dude,
too.
I want to see Oppenheimer bad.
but we got to see it in IMAX, and we got to see it in like 3 weeks because I don't want to be rubbing elbows with other people.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, I see.
I was thinking about seeing like an 11:30 next week. Like just doing, my wife's out of town, just doing a late night. Because I don't think like on a Tuesday we're going to really run
Oh,
into
yeah,
problems.
we can do that.
Anyways, Napoleon, he fights all these wars. Eventually he goes on this, this is like his 6th campaign where he's just dominated Europe. He's done
goes-
everything.
He goes sicko mode.
He goes sicko mode. He says he's going to take over Russia.
Oh, yeah, he does.
The invasion of Russia. Russia kind of wins and they push him back. He gets, I think that's where the Battle of Waterloo is. It's on his retreat, right?
Damn, he tried to squeeze in a battle on the way back.
No, I think Waterloo was later.
Okay, yeah, actually, you
But
know,
Russia was the don't invade Russia in the winter. That's like where that
Yeah.
whole saying comes
yeah.
from.
And
I've been saying that.
so he gets beat. And Russia's also aligned with all of the Austro-Hungarian, the British, the Spanish. And also at one point he invades Spain and he like just makes his brother the king of Spain. That's why like the king of Spain and the king of France are actually just siblings. Actually all of the royal families are kind of related in Europe. He gets sent to Elba, which is an island between
Idris.
Corsica and Sardinia.
Uh-huh.
Idris Elba Island. And he escapes. And I love this. When he escapes, he walks into France. This is literally, he gets off a boat. He walks into France. There's a huge garrison, like thousands of soldiers. And he goes, "Here I am, your emperor." No, he goes, "Here I am, kill your emperor." And they just go, "Viva la emperor." And then he marches to Paris and takes back over the government.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that rules.
But then the rest of Europe goes like, the gang's back together. They do like a gang back together,
Oh, yeah,
7th
yeah.
coalition.
Uh-huh.
And that's when they fight him again.
They have a Last Supper.
Yeah.
That's
And they beat him again. I think that might be Waterloo where he loses.
Sounds right.
And they don't kill him ever. It's so weird. They never are just like even when he was in Elba, they're like, "You're still the emperor. You just have to live in Elba." Like they're just like, "You got to stay in Elba." It's not even like, it's like a day's boat ride.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they're like, "But you can't come to France because you were bad."
So, so they just like push him, send him there, and then are they not worried that he's going to come back and?
What's
be
so
like,
funny
"Hey,
because they have like,
hey, it's me, Napoleon.
Yeah,
they want to do a little coup.
yeah, they have like guards and stuff, but he just like finds like a guy who has a ship, a brigand, and they
Yeah.
just take him out back to France. So anyways, after his final battle, his final defeat, he gets sent to St. Helena, which is in the South Atlantic. It's kind of between Africa and South America.
Oh, wow, that's deep.
And it's like there's nothing on this island.
Oh, really?
Just a volcano, some palm trees, and his house. And this is what I was going to say about earlier, is that they thought he was poisoned, but it turned out, I guess, that the wallpaper in his house that he was exiled to had cyanide or arsenic in the wallpaper.
They got him with wallpaper?
Well, I don't think it was intentional. I think it was to get the blue in the fleur-de-lis of his whatever. Wallpaper print.
Oh, killed by vanity.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that a story?
Isn't that?
That's wild.
Yeah.
And he hit his hand because it was all small, wasn't it? His little hand thing.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Didn't he have a fucked up hand?
Oh, is that why he always put in his shirt?
He had a claw. He had like a lobster claw.
Yeah, like a little.
Oh, really?
No, but that'd be funny.
I thought that was...
There's one painting, and he clearly has a lobster.
His hand looks like one of those Balenciaga shoes where it's two large
Yeah.
fingers.
He's like, who painted this? What the hell?
The rumors are true.
And none of you stopped him while he was painting?
But anyways, he's basically considered the greatest military mind of modern history.
It's so crazy. He was doing battles, and then like on the way back, he would do more battles. Like it.
He loved battling.
He loved a side quest.
He loved like efficiency. It's like when you're running chores.
He loved
Doing
the
chores.
game. You know, he
Yeah.
loved battles. He loved.
Yeah.
He stayed at war.
He was good. What was he good at? I think he was good at like formations.
He's good at formations. He really knew how to break a line and also how to use infantry and cavalry and things like this, like where he would like he would point all of his artillery at like one point of a faction, and he knew that like that would break this front, and then they would thus leave this other side of a battle just completely.
So was he just like more innovative than like all the other people?
Yeah, because I think everybody else was theoretical, and so he would actually take military kind of science and apply it to real life fight situations.
Okay.
He was basically like the first kind of MMA.
Yeah.
They did a lot of like chokeholds and tap out kind of situations.
Yeah.
He was like Colin McGregor.
Yeah.
Cauliflower ear.
Yeah,
Lobster
like
claw.
the early UFC where there would be like one judo guy and then be like a boxer and then like a pro wrestler and all that. He was the guy that was
He's
like,
the mixed martial arts.
Yeah, he was the one doing
he mixed it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he was sponsored by Prime.
Yeah.
You
know what? I think you guys are right. He's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, he's good.
He's cool.
Yeah.
I like that he killed all those guys with opium. The
That's
best.
cool.
What's your favorite part of this podcast thus far?
The when he killed the criminals, I thought that was good.
I didn't like that.
They're in there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like the
I like that.
Monodura. That's the Salvadoran approach.
I just watched Shawshank Redemption in full. Andy watched me watch it.
Yeah.
And so I'm very
in the nude.
I'm criminal friendly now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I bet all those guys were.
So what I
arrested
did
for
is that I wasn't sure if Wilfred had homosexual inclinations, so I made him watch Shawshank Redemption butt naked, and I watched him the whole time to see if he got a boner at any point.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well,
Only during the hetero scene.
I wasn't.
Really?
I was not. Yeah.
That's good.
The hetero sex.
Yeah. I got one when
The one
Brooks
where-
hung himself.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's
There
one of
is
the
a
best.
there actually is a hetero scene.
There's a couple.
It's just the one where
His wife is
getting banged.
banged out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes and kills her.
Yeah.
Maybe. Big
we don't
maybe.
know.
None of you
Andy Dufresne.
No spoiler alerts.
Still innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you have any?
No, he doesn't get to plug. He's been bad.
What did I do?
No. I don't even want him to plug. I just want to know. Do you have any Napoleonic kind of virtues? How are you like Napoleon?
How am I like Napoleon?
Yeah, and don't say a good thing.
What? Oh, well, I think if it was up to me, I would just take over everything.
Okay,
you know?
cool. I like that.
If I had a group with me, yeah, I'd probably try to take over stuff.
Do you mean like businesses, like small businesses? Like you'd be like one of those groups that like runs into a 7-Eleven and just takes everything off the shelves?
Oh, the smash and grab?
Yeah.
If I had enough people behind me, you're lucky I'm lonely.
Yeah.
And I don't have
it would
any
have
money.
been so hard if you would have shown up with 40 people to this podcast.
No
We
cameras.
Fuck. Everyone comes in.
They're all defending Jeff while we're trying to rag on him. And we're just getting slapped and slushies dumped on our head.
Yeah. I need a break. Someone sit in for me.
Yeah. I think I would if I was never told no, I would obviously I'd take everything that I wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had power, you better believe I'd be a monster.
Also, if I had been proven successful with a thing, I don't think I'm one of those people that would have like pivoted, like he didn't pivot too. He kind of just did the same thing in a good run.
I think I would have pivoted.
You would have.
Yeah, I mean, I did that with when I got like a pretty quick success on TikTok.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm done with it.
Yeah, this app is washed, and then everybody else.
That's how I would have been
Filipino
with
Matt Rife.
But that's how I would have been with conquering Europe.
Yeah,
I'm like, Austria. I think I'll stop there.
I do think that too. Like they never talk about like cynical people back then. Nobody was ever like, this is whatever. Okay, we got Vienna. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, those people? Well, they were like hung and stuff. They were boring.
No, but what I'm saying is like. Nobody's ever like, gee, I mean, this is a lot of war.
Oh.
Like somebody who's like us, like a normal person, where you'd be like, do we really have to go to fucking Budapest now?
That's a long ride.
Yeah,
we just made it to Vienna. Why do we go to Budapest?
Get your ass beat for saying that.
Yeah, exactly.
me
Everybody
and
would be like,
my
forgotten
crew.
country.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, get him. He's being cynical.
Jeff, do you have anything to plug?
No, he doesn't get to.
Oh, I do.
Don't say your pod because we don't want it to do well.
You don't? Wilfred did it, and he did a great job.
Oh, no. Kibby just texted me, your cat pissed in my shoe.
Oh.
All right. Do you have anything to plug?
All right. You can follow me at New York Jeffrey.
And you have a podcast.
And I have a podcast called Tough Questions Podcast.
With
with Tim McLaughlin.
We'll never have Tim on,
And then
so
we have-
that's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll be the representative.
Yeah.
And then we have people on, and I like to ask you questions that you're going to get uncomfortable with.
I don't want to know that much about the pod. And then anything else? You doing dates? You do the road at all?
Oh, yeah. I'll be in Dallas Comedy Club August 11th and 12th.
Great.
Any boats?
No boats yet.
Oh, he's a boat guy.
Yeah, I'm a boat guy.
What kind?
Carnival. I tell jokes like this.
Yeah, I've done that.
Whoa.
You done cruises?
Whoa.
Just the 311 cruise.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
Sick.
right. I did a 311 cruise 6 months sober. It was great. I went to Jamaica for 6 hours.
Did they play Amber?
They played everything. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
There was like the whole cruxes like the smaller 311s were all there too. Like
Didn't they do
any
a-
white reggae?
Didn't they do they did a cover of one of those Cure songs?
Maybe, I wouldn't know. I tried so hard to like 311 because they were so nice.
I
and
kinda
was
like
on
Amber.
a bus or on a boat full of the entire boat was sold out for their
Yeah.
fans.
Oh, nice.
I had the time of my life, but I never got the music. I never understood it.
You were never a 311 guy?
No.
Oh,
I'm from Seattle, dude. We didn't do
yeah.
that.
Detroit
Yeah.
liked it.
Okay.
I'm not a 311 guy, but I feel like if Amber was playing right now, I'd like it.
Yeah.
I'd have a good time.
Whoa. Amber is the color of my energy.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for watching The Known Zone. I'm Andy Haynes. This is Wilfred Padua.
Like,
If
subscribe.
you are in
keep
Texas,
listening to us.
we will be at
Oh, yeah.
the Secret Group August 24th, The Creek in the Cave August 25th and 26th, and the Dallas Comedy Club August 27th. Do not go see Jeff there.
Oh.
Bye.
Wait, are you going to be there at the same time?
11th and 12th.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. That's it. Bye.